Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I sound a little groggy. I'm not like feeling too well. But we're gonna go ahead and do my December's budget. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. So today we're going to be doing my December budget. I can't believe this is the last month in 2020. It's just crazy, and the days are moving fast here too. These are my budget kits from that I got from Uniquely Sean. I'm sorry, they're not mine, but I technically own them since they're on here. But this kit is from Uniquely Sean. Her Etsy shop will be linked in the description box below. And so they are just so cute as always. So it's just like a Christmas theme for December. And we also are going to have a new budget this month. So I'm also going to show you guys that as well. So we're going to start off with my dashboard, and we are going to lay out my paychecks for this month. So I am going to get paid on the 10th. So we're going to lay that out here. And then I also get paid on the 24th. And because I think the 24th is considered a holiday for my job, we may get paid a day earlier, but I'm just keeping it on schedule. And then I'm going to add some other paydays, you guys, because you guys are going to see just a general format of our household budget since we'll be moving soon. And so I won't necessarily, we'll see how I do it. But we'll be adding my partner's income to the household budget, and only just what he'll be putting into the smart financial account that we share together. And he gets paid weekly. So I am just putting them out here. So he'll have these here. So that is going to be our paydays. And then I'm going to go ahead and put out all of my expenses. Now, I'm not going to do the expenses for the household because we don't know when those things are going to be due just yet. So I'm still only really budgeting for my personal expenses. So here we're going to have AT&T, and that's at 126.17. Because we know for sure that is correct. We have Entergy. I always budget $80, but I'm going to leave this blank to put the actual amount that's supposed to be what I paid. Then we have Capital One Auto. Forgot the one. And I know that I'm going to pay $500. And then I have Netflix, which they changed their amount to $17.99, and I know that, unless I saw the email wrong, but I know that that's what it should be. And then we are going to have a transfer. So I'm going to do a transfer, which I probably should explain. So here's how I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to say that I have a transfer. I have a transfer, and then I may be paying this amount of money on my Spark card. We put some money down on on some furniture and stuff like that so that we could go ahead and reserve something, because the wait time for furniture is like out until like next year, February, March. And so we were able to find some stuff at Ashley's Furniture, but I'll get into detail in that with that for another video. So before I put these down, I just kind of want to show you what I'm talking about. So I will still always do my personal budget with my money there and all of the bills that I have to pay, cash envelopes, savings, all of that kind of stuff. And then we will have a household budget. And this is where the household budget will go. And this will show what I transfer from my personal account into our household account that me and my partner share. And you'll see how much money he puts into the account here, and then all of the bills that we pay out from here. I'll still have my regular paycheck to paycheck budget and my weekly check-ins and all that stuff. So it's only just adding kind of a budget to this instead of like taking anything away. So we are going to lay these things out. So we have AT&T. I think they changed the bill on me. So I think it is now due on the 25th. And so I'm going to put it here, but I'm always going to have the money in the account. My Entergy bill, I'm not sure, but I think it is due on the 4th. And then we have Capital One Auto, which is due on the 29th. Let me make sure you guys can see this. It's due on the 29th. Netflix is due on the 8th. Oops. I already paid my Suddenlink bill, so you guys aren't going to see that. And then my Spark card, if I pay or if I need to, but I think I will pay $250 to that card. And then we're going to have my transfers. So my transfers will always be on the days that I get paid. So I'll transfer $300 over on the 10th to my Smart Financial. And then on the 24th, I will also transfer $300. Now I'm still looking at my bank. I need to call them, but I haven't had time because it's been so busy to figure out why Wells Fargo won't let me transfer the money to that bank, even though all of the information is there, but it keeps saying that it's incorrect. But then it says it's correct and already been saved. So I'm a little confused. So I do need to call them and get that situated, because I don't really want to have to take out $300 each time to make sure the money gets in there. So this is just what my budget looks like. It's still bare, but once I know, like when our trash and our mortgage and stuff like that will be due, you guys will also get to see that on here as well. So let me hop over to my to-do list. So I do have some things that I just want to remember that I need to accomplish. So I'm going to write here on my errands. We still need to finish packing. I said before, our apartment still looks like we're just living here. I did not write that correctly. I don't know where I'm at right now. So let's just fix that. It's supposed to be PACKING. And then I also need to make sure I start going in and changing our address for things, especially Amazon, because my boyfriend loves ordering stuff off of Amazon and I don't want stuff to get delivered here. I also need to transfer our utilities, and we'll get all of that information actually on Friday, because we have our final walkthrough. Right now, like, our loan is approved, but they're still waiting on like tax documents for the actual house itself. It has nothing to do with us. So we're just still waiting on that. And you guys will see in our home series video, I'll talk a little bit about that as well. So we need to transfer utilities. I know there's some other stuff that I need to do, but the most important for me is finish packing. And I've already taken care of like a lot of the paperwork stuff already that I needed to do. So that is just the things that I need to do. Oh, and we're also going to be doing a lot of shopping in December. So we'll see how that goes. But on to my actual December budget, you guys. I always like to have 3 goals that I want to be able to accomplish. So my first goal is I just want to be able to save $100 this month. Just save however, wherever I want it to go into my savings account as I put $100 away. For my second goal, I want to be able to invest at least $50 into one of my investments accounts. So I have a Robinhood and I have an Acorns. I haven't put anything into Acorns, but I did when I originally started Robinhood. I put like $21 in there. And then I just like totally forgot about it. And I think yesterday I looked at it and realized like I had like $34 in there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my money is actually growing. So that motivated me to just want to not wait until January to go full throttle, but to see if I can find the money to go ahead and invest $50. And I feel like I can, because if I'm using credit cards and having to pay them back, I can find $50 to invest. And then my last one is I really just want to limit my miscellaneous credit use. So I don't want to use my credit card for just like small stuff like, oh, I went to Starbucks or I went here or I went there. I don't need to do any miscellaneous spending, because when we move, we are going to be using our credit cards to purchase some things and then pay them off. So I want to make sure that the money is there. So those are my three goals. It's December, and I'm being very light on myself because I know there's going to be lots of spending and lots of things going on that I don't want to limit myself and say not do this and then not be able to take care of our home. So that is what I have for my December's budget. Now we're heading into my income. So for my main income for the month, I am budgeting $2,397.52. I have a rollover, and I'm budgeting $100. And then for my commissions, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to get more than that, but we're just going to stick to my normal 400. And that total is going to bring me out to $2,879.52. So this is the income that I am going to be working with for the month of December. Now down to my expenses, I have my AT&T bill, which is projected at 126.17. We have my Entergy bill, which I'm budgeting $80. And starting in January, you won't see Entergy in my regular budget. It will be in our household budget. Then I have my Capital One auto, and we're budgeting 500 for this month. And then I have Netflix, which is going to be $17.99. We have my transfer, which I'm budgeting 600. If I can put more money in there, I will, because one of our goals for next year is to at least have a month's worth of bills already in our checking account, which I think we'll already accomplish because we won't have a mortgage payment until February. And then my Spark card, we're budgeting $250. And that brings me to a total of $1,574.16. And now we're going to my cashless cash envelopes. So we have groceries, we have gas, we have household, we have personal, we have miscellaneous, and total. So I'm budgeting $160 for groceries. We'll see how that goes, because I'm probably, well, not probably, but I'm going to be buying and stocking up on some of the things that we would have normally stocked up on a monthly basis. And we are going to get better at eating a lot more healthy fruits and veggies instead of a lot of the junk we've been kind of consuming over the last couple of weeks. So we'll see how that 160 works out. And then we have gas at $80. Household, I am budgeting $40. For personal, I am budgeting 100 because I'm not doing anything too special. And then we have miscellaneous, and I'm doing 50. And this is just to be able to give myself a little room to spend money without needing to use my credit cards, especially once again. I think I'm just going to be so overjoyed with just buying stuff for the house. Maybe I won't want to buy stuff for myself. So that total comes out to um, $450. Okay, so right now I'm not doing anything for debt, but I'm not going to cross it out because if I have extra money and I can put something towards debt for my car, I may or may not. So I'm just going to leave that blank. But we have my savings in retirement. And I started this new budget sheet because I did change it once again for this month because, like I said, I have a Robinhood and an Acorns, and I do just want to be able to start putting whatever little money aside for investments and stuff like that. I will eventually change how I do that, but I just want to be able to start. I'm 29 now and I don't have any like retirement funds or anything like that. So I want to get a jump, well, not a jump start, it's a late start, but to be proactive and start putting money now and not keep prolonging it. So we will have savings and retirement. It should look like this. So I have my emergency fund, we have my savings, we have my emergency, I mean, not emergency, my sinking funds, and then we have Robinhood and Acorns. And this is going to be total. So for my emergency fund, I'm budgeting $20. For savings, I'm budgeting $30. For sinking funds, I am budgeting $354. And then I am not personally budgeting anything for these, but I want to be able to put some money in here. And that total comes out to $429. And now we're going to do my summary. And let me just kind of take this out so I can write at the bottom. But we have our expenses at $1574.16. We have our cash at $450. We have debt at 0. And then we have, I'm going to do SNR at $429. And that's going to total out to $2,453.16, which leaves me with a remainder of $426.36. And so I know that I have this money left, but I am leaving that money there because if I can use cash, I want to use cash to purchase the things that we need to purchase for our home. So, a next fun thing is us going to do this December budget here. So, I actually, and I'm probably going to fix this a little bit. So, here is where the calendar is going to be, and I'll plug that in a little bit later. And then all of our transactions for our household will go here, and then our income, and then of course our expenses. So let me pull out my cheat sheet. So for income, we have Boo's income, and I'm just really putting Boo. He's going to put 1,800 a month into this account, and then for me, I am going to be right now putting 600 into that account, and the total is going to come out to 2,300. I kid, that is not true. Clearly, I am not doing my math correctly. That's going to come out to 2,400. And that is what we'll put into the account. Now we can put in more than that, but this is just a minimum that we'll put in there. My boyfriend makes a lot more money than I do, so that is why he puts more money into the account than I do. But we have a different way of how we pay our bills, and so this is just what we knew would work for us. So for expenses, like I said, some of my expenses that I would pay in my regular bills are going to be moving over here. So we have energy. I'm budgeting that because the house is a lot bigger than our apartment, that we'll use about $100 in our electricity. And then we do have gas in our house. So I'm budgeting about $30. And then our mortgage, this is just a very close guesstimate from what they've sent to us, will be $1,910. And then we have my Suddenlink, which I am going to be rolling over from my regular budget at 93.60, but this may be changing because we're thinking about maybe trying the other company that's in our area. We have trash, which we're budgeting about $30. And then we have our water, which we're budgeting about $35. Now, granted, the water actually may be a little bit more, but we're basing it off of what we use here in our apartment. And that is not even a true reflection because our water is like allocated. So they take an average of what everybody uses in the building that's in the same floor plan as us, and then they divide it up. So I'm doing 35, but we'll actually get to see some actuals maybe like late January, beginning of February. But this is just our pre-plan for right now. So that total comes up to $2,198.60, which leaves us with a remainder of 201.40. Okay, and we already have a rollover amount in here, so I'm actually just gonna put a rollover, and there is 380 in the account. If it's not, you guys, I'll fix it after this video, but there's already $380 in our checking account with Smart Financial. And then here, whenever we really start budgeting, we'll have different goals that we're going to want to accomplish in the month of whatever month we're in. But that is just our December's expenses for our household. We don't have some things on here that may be added on later, like pest control and security, but we haven't talked to anybody just yet, and we don't know exactly what we want to do. So that is why we don't have those numbers just yet, and it's not incorporated in our budget. But the good thing is that the stuff that we have budgeted for, we can actually afford it with the money that we're putting into our account. So that is always a good thing. So you guys, this is my personal budget, and then this is our household budget. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are so excited for December to see what happens, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.